Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something that, let's be honest, we all deal with: the struggle to let go of the past. It can feel like we're dragging this huge weight around. So, we're going to explore a really powerful way to look at this, a path to finding a truly new beginning.
So have you ever just wished you could get a do-over? Hit the big reset button on a part of your life? That feeling, that regret, it's one of the heaviest things we can carry. And that question really gets right to the heart of what we're digging into today, that deep human desire for a fresh start.
Okay, so first things first, let's just acknowledge the problem itself, the sheer weight of the past. Before we can even think about letting go, we have to understand just how heavy our mistakes, our failures, and our hurts can be, and how they can literally keep us stuck in place.
Listen to this invitation from the book of Matthew. It's so direct. It recognizes that feeling of being completely worn out, of carrying a burden that just feels way too heavy. It's basically a call to anyone and everyone who is just exhausted by the weight of their own history.
So why does it feel so crushing? Well, the source materials describe it in some really vivid ways. There's this sense of being harassed and helpless, and that can lead to what one source calls a paralysis of anguish and remorse. Wow. That's when we get so stuck on our mistakes that we just can't move forward. We're trapped in this endless loop of guilt and shame, just replaying the past, constantly asking, what if?
So, once we face that weight, the sources point us toward a solution, and it's all about a deliberate shift in our focus. This brings us to our next section, a call to look forward, which is about trading that backward glance for an active, forward-looking sprint.
This verse from Isaiah is a total game changer. It's not just an instruction to stop looking back, it's a command to start looking for something new that's already happening. The message is pretty clear. If you're constantly dwelling on the past, you might completely miss the new opportunities springing up right in front of you.
Now, let's be super clear about this. Forgetting the former things doesn't mean you get amnesia or pretend the past never happened. No. The sources suggest it's about making a conscious choice. It's you deciding that your past failures, your past mistakes are not going to be the headline story of your life anymore. The Apostle Paul just paints this incredible picture, framing this whole idea like an athlete in a race. And it just makes perfect sense, right? A runner can't win a race if they're constantly looking over their shoulder. They have to forget what's behind them, lean forward, strain for what's ahead, and keep their eyes locked on that finish line. It's an active, energetic pursuit of a future goal.
So when you see it laid out like this, the choice is pretty stark, isn't it? On one side, you've got dwelling on the past, replaying mistakes, losing focus, becoming totally paralyzed. But on the other side, you have this forward-looking mindset, pressing toward a goal, fixing your gaze ahead, and feeling totally empowered to move on. At the end of the day, it's all about your perspective.
Okay, so why should we make this choice? What's the real payoff for letting go and looking forward? Well, that brings us to our third section, the incredible, profound promise of renewal.
And this right here. This is one of the most powerful promises in the source texts. This isn't just about a fresh start. It's about becoming a new creation. The past isn't just papered over or forgiven. It's gone. The old has passed away, and something entirely new is here.
So what in the world is a new creation? Well, one source gives this fantastic definition. It means unused or unworn. Think about that for a second. It's not like you're a recycled or refurbished version of your old self. No, it's a completely new foundation built from scratch after that old life of guilt, shame, and condemnation has been totally cleared away.
And you know what's really cool? This isn't a one-and-done kind of thing. A key idea from the sources is that this newness is available every single day. Referencing the book of Lamentations, one devotional points out that God's mercies are new every morning. That means that today, right now, is another chance to let go of yesterday and grab hold of a fresh start.
All right, this all sounds amazing, right? But the big question is, how? How do we actually do this in our day-to-day lives? Our final section breaks down the practical application, walking the path of trust. This passage from Proverbs is basically the game plan. It's the roadmap. It lays out a process that starts with an internal trust and moves to external action, all with the promise that God will guide us. So let's break this down into 4 real, actionable steps. First, trust. This means putting your confidence in God's character, not in your circumstances or your own abilities. Second, let go. This is a big one. Stop trying to figure out the why behind every single thing in your past.
Third, acknowledge Him. This means surrendering control in every part of your life. And finally, let Him lead. Just allow God to direct your future steps.
And this is so important to get. Trust isn't passive. It's not about just sitting back and waiting. It's an action. It means actively casting your anxieties on God, drawing near to Him to be cleansed from guilt, and this is so huge. It means forgiving yourself. It's about fully accepting the peace and the rest for your soul that's being offered.
Okay, a quick reality check here. The sources are really clear that following this path doesn't magically make all of life's problems disappear. Life is still going to be hard sometimes. But what changes is the weight of those hardships. They're transformed from these crushing, unbearable burdens into what one writer calls light and momentary afflictions, because your perspective has completely changed.
So as we wrap this up, I just want to leave you with this question to chew on. After everything we've talked about, what new thing, what amazing fresh start might be waiting for you in your own life if you could truly, finally let go of the old? It's a powerful thought. Thanks so much for watching.